You're, you're. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Bad Seed, aka Nicholas Cage, aka Larry J. Blige, aka your mother's baby father. Yo, we back with another episode of your favorite song where I sit down with some of my favorite artists and I ask them, yo, what's your favorite song? B? And tonight is a real special episode. One of my favorite pens for a while now. Like the pen is crazy. You understand what I'm saying? The pen is the a pen of pens. You understand what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, my sis, Stahhr. What's good, sis?
Peace. What's up? Wow. Like favorite?
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
humble.
yeah, yeah. It's definitely one of my favorite pens. It's a pen of pens. You understand what I'm saying?
I appreciate
Um,
that.
let me tell you, like from a fan perspective, I mean, the purpose of this show is I feel like the art of being a fan is kind of lost. You know what I mean? So I'm a fan. You understand what I'm saying? So I like to get into the minds of the artists that I like. Like, yo, man, like what was your joy? Because I know what my joy
I'm the
is. You
same
understand what I'm saying?
way. I am. And it's like, you know what happened? I guess being fans of our peers, it seemed like a lot of people, it's hard for some people to show love. But yeah, I'm
Yeah,
definitely a fan. I'll let you know right now. My page is a
yeah,
fan page for somebody right
yeah,
now.
yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
know what I mean? Because it's the way that our writing is never going to hit us the same way it hits other people.
Right.
You know what I mean? And just to hear somebody say a pen of pens, and I think of all the times I wanted to stop writing, or I doubted, or I was stuck, or so I really appreciate that. That's inspiring,
Yeah.
and that's motivating. I really do appreciate that.
Because I'm gonna tell you, like now, I mean, from a fan perspective, that's from a fan perspective. But I'm gonna tell you, like from an MC perspective, I gotta tip my hat as well because it's the bars, of course, that you always gotta have the bars, but it's the technicality of it. It's like I don't know if you're into boxing, but Floyd Mayweather is very technical. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not necessarily a brawler.
Right.
He's not he's not unorthodox at all, but he's technical, like kind of you know what I'm saying? Like
We share the same birthday, and he's one of my favorites too.
see,
I'm not a big
see,
boxing. I probably don't know what he's doing, but I'm like,
right.
he definitely know how to stay out the way.
Yeah. See, and I ain't even know
Same
that.
birthday though. Yeah, that's crazy.
I ain't even know
Him
that.
and
You know what I'm
Mike
saying?
Tyson are like two of my favorites.
Yeah, Tyson is my
Mike is
favorite
number
athlete
one.
of
Yeah,
all
Mike's
time.
been my
Yeah,
favorite since I was a kid.
yeah. Mike is that guy. He's that guy. So, um, I want to get into. I want to tell you what my favorite joint of yours is. We're gonna get into that, and maybe we can talk about the background of that. Now, it's an older record, but to be honest with you, it's one of the first ones that caught my that really came across and kept coming across my desk, and it's the still dope joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you wigged out on that. Like you was bugging on that. And I was like, and I remember looking at it, and it was the confidence. You know what I'm saying? I saw the video. I didn't hear the record. You know what I'm saying? I saw the video and big fan of that. Who produced that first and foremost?
Rest in peace to my big brother, MF Doom, the metal face
Yes,
villain,
yes,
aka King Geedra,
yes.
aka Victor Ford, aka Double A, aka
Yeah.
Sam Love X,
Facts.
aka Matt Villain, yeah. So he produced that. I was on tour with him like 2004, and he can't, we were on the tour bus or whatever, and he's like, I got this album I'm doing, I want you on it. And so I had a mix. It was a CD with just two beats on them. I think one was his and one was Madlib. That was the one that really, really, really grabbed. And I wrote that. I wrote that on tour. Basically, I wrote pretty much all of the song while I was on the road, and then it came out 5 years later. Yeah.
So basically, from what I'm getting, you basically letting everybody know, look, B, regardless of what you thought, I'm still dope. Like, am I
Exactly. Like it doesn't matter, right? And this is why,
right.
right?
All right,
Exactly.
cool. All right. Just to
Yeah.
be clear for y'all
Yeah.
out there, just
I
to be
mean,
clear.
because working with MF Doom is a very highly coveted
It is.
position. So to be handpicked just from being myself, not shopping a demo, not doing a mixtape over his beats, but having him come to me, yo, sis, you are incredible and I want to work with you. And then him completely changing my life, taking me under his wing. And, that I had to flex on him.
So let me ask you, so that's interesting. I'm glad because I wanted to touch on that. How did he see you at a show? Did he hear records?
That's how we met. It was actually the Micronauts did like a release show at MJQ like 2000, and he was there. Like Company Flow, I don't think LP was there, but Big Justin, Mr. Lynn were there. Micronauts, Science of Life, and the Micronauts called a bunch of us up after the show to freestyle, and that was like a thing I was known for. That was my rep in Atlanta as being the woman on the scene, was that I was just a nasty. Even before I was like doing shows, I was around the city in ciphers, just bodying off the top of the dome. Like I'm a real MC. I wasn't created in a lab. You know what I mean? I'm a real one. And he came up to me after and said, "Yo, you're really dope." And then a year later, I had, been signed to Subverse, whatever. We did a showcase and he was there and he sent somebody to get me. He's like, "Yo, I need to get your number. I really want to work with you." Like the next week I was at his crib writing for the King Ghidra joint. So that is how it happened. He saw me, heard me, and that was it. I didn't do anything other than be myself. That was it.
Is that where you from? You from Atlanta?
I grew up here. I was born in Memphis. I've been in Atlanta 33 years. I'm from Atlanta. Atlanta.
Because the reason why I say that is because you got the spirit. See, I came up in hip hop in the late 90s and mid to late 90s in New York City, where it was, it was ciphers on every corner and niggas was performing in wetlands, Joe's Pub, New Eureka, and all. You got the spirit of that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the crazy shit about it. Like, if I wouldn't have known that you was from Atlanta, I would not. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I mean, so when I started, Atlanta's a commuter city. That's something a lot of people don't know. Like, I don't know a whole lot of born in Grady, born in Northside Hospital, born in Emory, Atlantans. A lot of us are transplants. And so most of the people that I was around, like the first crew I was in, everybody was from Queens. You know what I mean? And then even
shout to Queens.
Yeah, and then Bad Blood. You know what I mean? Some of them may see this, like, what up, D Lungs, what up, Wilbo, what up, Polite, what up, Donnie? But yeah, that and in high school, that was my way of getting to be around actual people who were rhyming, and I was able to go places. I had more freedom. I was in high school, so I was able to get around. And the ciphers, I just remember when I was told, like, yo, you can't even call yourself an MC if you don't rhyme off the top of your head. And
that's a fact.
I was like, I ain't writing shit. I would be washing the dishes, like rapping over other people beats with the lyrics. I'm just to keep my shit sharp. And I rhymed every day on the bus, at home, on the phone. We would go out on the weekends. So I really honed that. And Atlanta, for some reason, people don't know how much of a hip hop city we were in the 90s. I mean, we had the Gavin out here. We had Jack the Rapper. There was a Zulu Nation chapter here. And even
the lowlifes it is, like, serious. The lowlifes are down there.
Oh yeah. So I mean, I got everything. It was like I was in a Brooklyn satellite. Because I got scooped up. Like, those were the people that attracted my whole life, and I had never even been to New York at that point. I didn't go until 94. So it just is the spirit. And I always say I'm definitely an amalgam, not an anomaly, but an amalgam, because I'm everything I've been around, I've absorbed the best part, and made it my own, and always giving credit. Always. I am completely 1000% influenced by Brooklyn. I would never not give that up. Yes. My style is completely, I am an honorary Brooklynite. I get more love in Brooklyn than I do Atlanta. So.
That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Listen. Remember Dave Chappelle when they was doing the drafts and shit? We'll definitely trade if they willing to trade. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll take the trade.
Y'all might have a couple other cities that want me too, but I'm pretty sure.
Word up. We put the dibs in first. Right. Word up. But yeah, so I want to, now we come to the part that everybody been waiting for. Out of your catalog, what is your favorite record? Now, I told you earlier, I just want to reiterate, it could be a song that never came out. It could be a demo. It could be a song that's a feature. It could be anything in a song that you just wrote. It's in your phone or on your head. You just, it's in your head. What's your favorite joint?
My favorite joint. It's gonna be, damn.
Yeah, it's tough.
Honestly, it was a song that, what up, PH? It was a song that really challenged me, because when I got the beat initially, I was like, I didn't know how I was gonna write to it. And I remember I went in to record for Mother Nature with a Molotov, and that was the first song we did, and something just clicked. It was produced by DJ Doug Boogie, and the song is Unbreakable. Now, I was a real abstract, convoluted MC. It was hard for me to talk about my personal life,
right.
Really. And that's Unbreakable was very personal for me. I had gotten out of a relationship. I had, just moved, whole life situation just turned up, everything just turned upside down. And so I did the album after coming out of that, but Unbreakable is the mantra. Like, that is probably my absolute favorite. Even the way I was in my pocket, the beat is just perfect. It's one of those songs. So
is that available? That's available for streaming?
Unbreakable is everywhere. It's on every streaming service. It's on my Bandcamp. Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, y'all make sure y'all check out Unbreakable. And that's off the Mother Nature with Molotov.
That's
project.
Right. Yeah, Molotov.
Yo, I love that title, yo. That shit is crazy. Like, yo, you know what's crazy? Like, when you hear it, you hear that title, you want to hear the title. I guess like, yo, what the fuck is she talking about? You know what I'm saying? I gotta hear it. You know what I'm saying? Salute,
that was an interesting time period when I came up with that one.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard.
That Molotov is the element of surprise, because they get the Mother Nature. Fact. They don't know that the Molotov is really the dominant factor there. Yeah.
But the ill part about that is, of all things, it's not a grenade. It's not C4. Nigga, it's a Molotov, nigga. Right. You feel me? Like the shit is crazy. Like, when I think of that, I think of Bronx Tale. Remember that part of Bronx Tale when they threw the shit to Jesus Christ, it's crazy. All right. So I want to ask you, from your perspective of being a fan yourself, if you could recall a story of somebody that you were like really a fan of, like, Jesus, like, I can't believe I'm actually, now we know about Doom. If you want to say Doom, you can say Doom. You know what I'm saying? But somebody that you was real like, wow, I'm actually kicking it with this motherfucker. Like, man, it's crazy. Who would that
be? It's gonna be Pete Rock, because Pete is like my favorite producer of all time. And I mean, like, from high school, like, I was like, oh man, I can't wait to work with him one day. That was like on my bucket list. Yeah. And he sought me out. So, but the illest part about it was that I was journaling, and I was like, man, I'm stuck right now with it's like a year ago. I'm stuck with my writing, and I can't wait for the writing that's gonna come but I just got to get that perfect production. And I mean, hand to God. You know what I'm saying? Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Hand to the Most High. Right?
Yeah.
I went and checked my DMs on Twitter, and Grap Lover, who is his little brother, me and Grap, you know, are connected through social media. And he was like, yo, my big brother is looking for you. He wants to work, like reach out to him. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Like at the time I was journaling, he was sending the message. So, you know, because you can see the time and I'm like, well, that's it. And I gave my number to Grap. Pete called me like 20 minutes later. He's like, all right, I'm ready to work. So just when I went up there and I was in the studio and I was like watching him, like, you know, I was writing and he was crafting, like the way he produces, he'll have the beats not complete until you get on it. So as I'm writing and spitting what I have, he's adding the drums, he's tweaking little things. So to just be able to be there to, you know, record, hit that shit in like 1 or 2 takes, write the chorus on the spot, have him do ad libs for me and do that. I was just sitting there like little teenager, like, but you gotta be cool. You know,
you gotta be cool.
Because you're supposed to be here. You earned the right to be here. Your talent got you here. But I was like, this is like the most incredible thing I've ever experienced in my life. So I would definitely say there are others, but that one is pretty damn high. That one's
and shout to Pete. You know what I'm saying? We just had him on the show. You know what I'm saying? We spoke of you as well. Or there, you know, shout to my dude Amir as well.
Yes, my
you know
baby
what I'm saying?
bro. Yes.
Yo, me and Amir, like that is my guy forever. I love Amir. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, really dope pen too. Like his pen is crazy, and it's been crazy, you know. So shout to y'all on what y'all doing over there at True Soul. That's the perfect segue. Yo, you such a dope guest because the answers lead into segue into naturally into the thing. Salute. That's
I'm gonna always steer my boat the way I do.
Word, that's what's up.
I can be long-winded, so I that's something I work on. You know, being able to give, you know, not OD.
Nah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So we know. So we've come to the end. What you have coming up is obviously this project with Pete, Mr. Pete Rock. Now, is there a name for it? Is there a time that we could be expecting this? Like, what are we looking at here?
So, all right. Like I'm playing with a couple of titles. I just recently did some preliminary tracking just so I could hear how things sounded, how he could hear. I'm real meticulous.
Yeah.
I'm very meticulous, and this is really important to me. So not only am I working on the project with Pete, but I'm also working on something with Brother Panic. For those that know, and I'm just like, my cups are so full, and I'm just like, this is like, yes, heavy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I can't really give timelines, but there are songs written and I am recording. So it's not, you know, there is, but it's still like, like feature.
Right.
I don't want to. Plus, he got that new SP, so I want some of them beats too. You know, so I'm ready for that batch. So I can't give you anything. Just know.
Nah. We know it's coming. We know it's coming. I know
with Panic as well. So I'm excited about both of those things.
Yeah.
Because I on my previous projects, I had multiple producers. So these are gonna both be one producer projects. And I need that. Like I've just always wanted that. I'm just having one person craft a sound for you.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to fit into whatever somebody gives you. Yeah,
absolutely. And that's the vibe too from the era we grew up in. A lot of the artists that, you know, from Marley Marl doing whole niggas albums, even Pete, Primo, you know what I'm saying? Just doing Lost
RZA.
Yeah, RZA, you know, just doing whole people albums. So that's dope, bringing that vibe back. Listen, I'm proud of you. You definitely deserve it. And I look forward to hearing and seeing what y'all got cooking up. I know it's me. I know it's me. Um, and
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God, y'all, like the expectations. I'm like, oh God, this has got to be perfect. Because
no,
I shouldn't even said nothing. I tried to keep the cat in the bag, but it was just like,
you can't do that. You can't keep
that
that
was
in the
my
bag.
birthday present. Like I went up there for my birthday. So it's like, come on, man, it's my birthday. I'm getting
Nah.
that I couldn't hide that. And then
Of course not.
he shared like some footage. I'm like, well, if he shared it, then I gotta share it.
Yeah.
He's very, very, very supportive.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, too, you know, being a woman, is to me, I'm just like, damn, why none of these producers work with women? Like they keep working with the same dudes over and over again. So shouts out to Doom for being very much pro woman, supporting women in hip hop and giving me a platform. And shouts out to Pete also for you know, not just looking at me as a woman that rhymes, but an actual dope MC and giving me that opportunity, you know, because that's huge. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I would like to see more women in hip hop get that opportunity because there's a lot of really fierce pens. Yes. I feel like sometimes we get overlooked simply either because maybe some of those men don't have the self-control and the restraint to work with the woman. I mean, we got to keep it funky. Or they just don't recognize you know, the talent. I really don't know why it's not happening more, but it should be. So shouts out to
you know what? Before we get up out of here, I want to ask you. Okay. You fuck with battle rap? You watch the battle rap thing?
I have not really been on battle rap much in the last decade. I gotta be honest. I mean, when I was younger, because see, I used to be in that arena, but I was in it because I could freestyle. I never was like the way that people battle now. When we would battle, it would just be who got the illest verse. It wasn't necessarily going at nobody. So when I was in the battles, I was getting ate the fuck up because they were insulting me and I was over there like being the extra, you know. So I had to stop battling because I'm like, wait a minute, like, nigga, you just really called me this, that, and the other, because you know the easy kills in a battle. So I just wasn't built for that side of it because I'm very, you know, I'm a very emotional person, and I don't care what you say, sticks and stones break. Nah, words are very powerful. So if someone's spitting anything at me, that shit's words you can kill somebody with words. Yeah, you can. The tongue, you can murder with the tongue. So I stay in my lane. I don't do that.
I'm gonna send you a couple battles to check out.
Okay.
With some of the ladies, and yo, fire. You know, I think you would dig a couple of these joints that I'm gonna send.
Okay. You know? I mean, I'm open to it for sure, but like I kind of like when I stopped battling, I kind of like fell back. From the battles. Yeah. My short battle. I was in the Blaze battle. I was in the Source battle.
You and PH was doing that at the same time? Because I know he was in the Blaze battle. Was y'all?
I did the one in Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah, but like we're definitely alumni, like him, me, you know, Pre the Honey Dark.
Facts. Shout to Pre.
Invincible.
Shout to Invincible.
So I mean
Anomaly.
that being in there, even though I lost, like I would bump into people. Oh, yo, like I bumped into like most. Oh, I seen you in Blaze. I'm like, oh shit, you know. Or when I met Dale and Pep Love, they're like, wait a minute, I seen her. So I was like, okay, that's how I met Rocker from Dilated Peoples. I had a friend that knew him. They were taking a class together, and he was commenting on this, like, oh my God, she's gorgeous. And he's like, yeah, that's my friend. And he goes, no, it's not. So they came here and did Rocker, you know, I love you, but I always tell this story if you're watching this. This was like not in the 90s, but they came here to do a show and I was in Little 5 Points. He's across the street. I was like, yo, I heard you've been talking about me. And he looked across the street. And he just came over like quick. And we've been like friends ever since. Anytime they come to the city, we'll call tickets, bring me on stage to rhyme. So that thing where I was like so embarrassed, oh my God, I lost. Like, Joy is in the bathroom, like, girl, you were so dope, you should have made it. So it didn't it didn't hurt. The person that beat me and with me, and I'm like, well, dang, I guess it's good that I, didn't make it because I still.
No, it was really a win. It was really a win because
Yeah.
it was really a win. Most definitely. Well, we over here, we support you, and we hope you continue to win. We supporting what you're doing, all of that shit, sis. Word up. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hey, no doubt. Salute to you. Word up.
Thank you. Salute.
All right.